Hello YouTube, this is the Bucket coming at you today with my Tisas MC1911c Untouchable. This is a 1911 pistol. This is a commander size. The Untouchable series of pistols by Girsan. The idea behind it is an untouchable quality at an untouchable price. And so they give you a lot of different options and they give you a lot of features. So a little bit of background is Girsan is a Turkish company. It was one of the first Turkish guns I ever owned. I had an MC28, that's a striker fired gun. Ended up loving that gun. It was really good. It was back when you could still get guns for $200 and that's what it cost before, you know, Joe Biden ruined everything, including our economy. And it kind of made me realize that a lot of Turkish guns are really good and can be really high quality. And I kind of ended up liking Turkish guns. And then I found out about serrations. I found out about Tisas. Actually, I did a video on the Tisas 1911. That was an awesome gun. It just made me super, super happy. It was a sub $400 gun. Made me want to get this Girsan and show you what Girsan does and kind of stack it to that Tisas. So this gun retails at under $400. I think this was $388. By the time you pay tax and by, you know, if you've ordered it online, you may end up paying $450 for it. And this gun is so much better than the Tisas. Now, the Tisas quality was amazing, but this one gives you so many different options, so many different extras. I was really, really excited about it. So let's talk a little bit about this one. Again, this is the commander size, so it's going to have a shorter barrel. The overall specs of this gun are going to be, the overall length is 8.07 inches. The barrel length comes in at 4.36 inches. The width at the ambi safeties is 1.46 inches. The overall height is 5.72 inches, and the weight of this gun with a mag but not loaded was 44 ounces. Again, you can get the full-length government, which is a 5-inch barrel, or you can get the officer-size subcompact gun, which is going to be even shorter. When you get this gun, you're going to get this really inexpensive plastic case. This isn't waterproof like the Tisas one, and you're going to get one 8-round magazine. It is a Magwell mag. You're going to also get this standard manual. This is the manual for all three of the guns. It's going to tell you everything you need. It's going to be black and white photos. It's going to give you what you need. So that's all that you get. Oh, you do get a cheap brush with it as well. Some of the cool features that you get with the gun is it's got a flared Magwell, which is going to help you with mag changes. It's going to make it a little bit easier. I love the fact that the magazines just pop out of the gun. I love the fact that they got Magwell. Magwell are really high quality magazines as well. As far as the grips, you get these Hexagon grips. For whatever reason, Girsan's really proud of these Hexagon grips, and they are good grips. I will tell you this, it really kind of gets in grippy to the hand, and it makes it really, you feel like you've got a good purchase with the gun. Also, you get the texturing on the mainspring housing here on the back, and you get some texturing here on the front. If you lived in Louisiana, if you lived in a place that has a lot of humidity, a lot of moisture, I think you're not going to have to worry at all about this gun getting out of your hands. I do like the fact that it gives you 3-dot white sights. They're big, they're easy to pick up on. I do feel that especially new shooters do a little bit better with white 3-dot sights. I know the big thing right now is fiber optic fronts with blacked out rears. I think those are a great sight option for people that may have a little bit more experience behind a gun. So I like the fact that they gave you 3-dot white sights. You're not going to end up with those military sights, which is a real plus. It's got front slide serrations and rear slide serrations. I'll tell you, the fit and finish of this gun is awesome. The slide just runs real smooth on this frame, which I think is awesome. It also comes with, like I said it before, but ambi safeties that, you know, if you're a left-handed shooter, that is something that is pretty nice. The 1911 as a platform is maybe not the most left-handed friendly gun in the world. So it's nice that they gave you that. It does come with a Picatinny rail. I think lights on a 1911 are ugly, but a lot of people really love it. So I'm really happy that they gave that option to those shooters. Let's talk about the performance of this gun. I took it to the range today with my buddy Oscar, and it shot flawlessly. We were shooting Monarch, we were shooting Winchester White Box, and did not have a single failure. It ran really, really great today. It was a natural pointer, as 1911s have a tendency to be, and the trigger on this was really pretty good. You know, I was nervous when I picked this gun up that it was going to have like a garbage trigger, and it feels like a good 1911 trigger. You got a little bit of slop and then a nice break. The reset is going to be a traditional 1911 reset, real short, and you're just ready for some more pew. This extended beaver tail made it so I could get a real high purchase on the gun, and I didn't have to worry about hammer bite. The skeletonized hammer is cool looking, I guess. I've seen on the subcompacts they have skeletonized triggers, but for whatever reason, my Commander one did not have that either. I was just really impressed with it. Now, as far as accuracy, I was super impressed with the accuracy of this gun. This is 4 bullets at 10 yards. That's 1, 2, 3. I was a little bit the litter box today, maybe not as much the cat. I did have this one flyer. I felt it when I pulled the trigger that I was going to be pulling that round, so I don't really want to blame the gun for that. It was really good. The first 5 shots I shot with it were not as accurate, but again, more than enough accuracy for this gun. So, you know, this is the first 5 bullets you're going to get, and this is going to be after about 150 rounds. You're doing pretty well. So 0 failures, great feel. The recoil was real nice with this gun. Accuracy was everything you want, and I figure if you put in 200, 300, 400 rounds, you're going to get that gun to shoot exactly where you want it to. So how does this stack up against the Tisas? It's about the same price point, but you get a lot more features. The Tisas was 100% reliable, but the Girsan was 100% reliable. And the features that it gives you are useful features. I think they're things that make the 1911 a better gun. So is this a Dan Wesson? No, it's not quite as nice. I mean, it's not nearly as nice, but the fit was real nice. I think it's a great gun. And so if you want your first 1911 on the market right now, if you're wanting to get a good entry-level 1911, I definitely think the Untouchable is the best that is on the market. The Cerakote does a really good job. I like the fact that you could pick different features. You know, they got a two-tone, they've got a green camo one. I'm a little bit of a FUD, I guess, in the fact that I just think 1911s should be blued, and if you can't get them blued, I think they should be a good black Cerakote, and they did a great job. I think anybody that wants their first 1911, I think, should consider the Girsan Untouchable. So I want to thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. All the likes, the comments, the shares, they're really appreciated. And as always, you stay classy, YouTube.
I learned a lesson. Never half-ass 2 things. Whole ass one thing.